Imagine a garden with no digging, no weeding, no watering, and more vegetables than you know what to do with. Sounds too good to be true, but that's what a lot of people are getting when they switch to the Ruth Stout method of gardening. Now, Ruth Stout was a gardener who in the 1940s decided that she wasn't going to shovel anymore, she wasn't going to till. She instead found that putting hay as a thick layer of mulch on her garden resulted in basically no work. No digging, no weeding, no watering, and an abundant harvest because of amazing soil health. And the process is really simple. You lay down 8 to 12 inches of organic mulch like hay or straw, part it, plant directly into the ground, kind of push the hay close to the plant that you just planted, and let it grow. The thick mulch blocks weeds, keeps the soil moist, and the organic mulch material breaks down and adds to the soil health over time. The reason this works is because the mulch breaks down and mimics the forest floor. So over time, it's breaking down into this thick, beautiful layer of fluffy organic compost, just like is happening in the forest floor today, with leaves and branches and things that fall into the ground that compost down. Everything thrives in it. It's rich, it's moist. Just this little top layer that I pulled off of the ground is moist, and bugs and worms thrive in it. So, why is this method so successful? Well, number one, weed suppression. The thick mulch stops the sunlight from reaching the weeds, and so it can't germinate. Now, anything that does germinate in the hay or straw, you just pluck out, because it's got no place for the roots to grab hold of. So there is a little bit of weeding, when you do a little, but not like normal weeding. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically nothing. Now, number two, no more constant watering, because with that thick layer of mulch, everything stays beautifully moist and there's no water loss through the evaporation. The mulch locks in moisture even during dry spells. And number three, earthworms. Number three, earthworms love the conditions that are created as that hay or straw or whatever your organic mulch leaves. As they break down, earthworms love that environment. So you're getting rich, natural fertilizer into your garden, which in turn supports your plants. And bonus, there is no tilling. Tilling disrupts the microbial balance inside of the soil. When you bring it up, expose it to oxygen and to sunlight, it kills the good microbes in the soil. So keeping it all underneath the layer of mulch, moist, is a perfect environment for the good bacteria, the good microbes to do their thing and provide the ultimate healthy soil for your garden. Finally, it is organic matter. So as it breaks down, it continues to feed your ecosystem that you have thriving in your garden. So no going to the store to get synthetic anything, no outsourcing it by going to get extra stuff other than your mulch material in order to support the nutrient balance of your garden. In traditional gardens, we fight nature. But in the Ruth Stout garden, you work with nature. And that's why things thrive so well. Now, some concerns people have voiced is, what about pests and mold? Now, Ruth Stout has said, try it and see. Pests are a normal part of gardening, but when it's a thriving ecosystem, it usually does not attract the amount of pests that otherwise it might. And mold is a natural part of nature. It just breaks things down into compost. Now, what if you don't have access to hay or straw? Or what if the hay or straw that you have could be contaminated with GRAZON, which is in another video? Check out the link in the description below. What if you don't have access to all of that? Well, you could use whatever you have on hand. You could use leaves, you could use pine needles, you could use grass clippings, whatever you have. The point is to get an organic matter and put it in a really thick pile on your garden. So the Ruth Stout method isn't just about gardening. It's about working with nature to keep your garden chemical free, to give you the biggest abundant harvest for the least amount of work. So if you're tired of weeding, of watering, of fighting weeds and digging up rocks, then give Ruth Stout's method a try, because you'll be taking a page from nature's playbook.